Welcome back, guys, to Mr. Weatherman Forecast. In today's video, we're taking a look at more storms happening in the tropics as it's firing up in the United States are trying to fire up as the National Weather Service has issued a flood warning and a flood watch for Kentucky and the eastern Kentucky as more storms in the tropics are firing up in the eastern Pacific tropical. So without further, let's get started with today's video. Alright guys, welcome back to Mr. Weatherman Forecast. Today's video, we're taking a look at more storms in eastern Kentucky and more storms in the tropics. So without further, let's get started with today's video. As you can see, we're here with the satellite imagery. As you can see, look at all that storm forming here. As you can see, and you guys are asking, why is there why am I doing on my phone and not on my computer? It's because my computer doesn't work perfectly, so I'm going to use it on my phone since it's more better and more easier to use. So as you can see, we're going to take a look at the satellite. As you can see, all this dark shaded color, there is rain going on for Tennessee and the eastern Kentucky. And not only that, we're also taking a look at the storms at the Storm Prediction Center. So we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center as it's happening today. So without further, let's take a look at today's forecast. So today we have a slight risk for today in the eastern Virginia. As you can see, there is for the slight risk is for Washington, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, and Richmond. And for the marginal risk is for Baltimore, Las Vegas, Henderson, and Greensboro, and Paradise. Not only that, we're taking a look at the tornado threat. The tornado threat is a low threat percent, and the wind threat is just like the same counties. The same counties or areas are down here for Washington, D.C., and my phone is ringing. I'm going to turn this off. Give me just 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to make sure that this is not going to go happen again. Let me just set my settings. Alright. Okay, now it's better. So no more vibrations, just, Yeah, sorry guys for the forecast. We're going to take a look. So again, you can see how there's a few thunderstorms down here, just like the same area again. Those are the estimated areas and the 15% chance. The wind for the hail threat is actually a 5% chance. And not only that, there's two more outlooks, which is marginal risk, which is not really much. Which, if it's a marginal risk, it's not really more. It's not concerning, but for the marginal risks for Oklahoma City, Norman, Lawson, and Edmont, and for the Midwest city, the tornado threat is a low percent chance. The wind threat is a 5% chance, and it's the same areas are expected. And for the hail threat is a 0% chance. For day 3, we have just marginal risk for Minnesota and the North Carolina. As you can see, it's for Virginia Beach, Raleigh, Norfolk, Greensboro, and Chesapeake, Virginia. For the probability, it's a 5% chance, and it's for the same areas, but it's not included with Virginia Beach. And it's included for Raleigh, Norfolk, Greensboro, and Chesapeake. Now, for the day 4 to 8, all those areas are low than you expected. For day 5 is low, day 6 is low, day 7 is low, day 8 is low. All those throughout the 8 days will be all low as we go forward. But that's not only it. We're going to take a recap and look what yesterday's severe weather or today's weather going to be. So we're going to take a look at the NAM 3-kilometer model. As you can see, we're going to take a look at it. We're going to go forward, and we're going to start right here. So you can see, look at all this rain going on down here. You can see it's going to happen in West Virginia, but as we go forward, it's going to go forward into today, and look, all these clouds are formating. You can see how the line is formating, and it's going to formate all around here at around 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or yes, we don't know the time because, it doesn't say Eastern, Central, or anything else. We go forward, and as you can see, there's more rain going on into Kansas. As you go forward, it's going to go forward into Missouri. So we go forward to today. It's going to start forming more until we go forward, and it's going to be one of the longest rainy days for Kentucky. So not only that, those are the areas are expected with the excessiveness of rain. So without, we're going to take a look at the National Weather Service. As you can see, we have a flood warning and a flood watch in effect for eastern Kentucky and into the west of West Virginia. As you can see, there's a flood warning for the eastern Tennessee. And not only that, we have flood warnings for all these areas, such as central and the area of central Arizona and California deserts, and even for New Mexico, even for Texas and Oklahoma, and even for Kansas. Those are the areas that are expected with this area, and also for Utah. those are the areas that are expected with the excessiveness of rain. And we also have 2 areas that are expected with flood warning or anything else that is included with it. So any of these areas, if you guys any live here in any of these dirt shaded areas, you guys are need to make sure you guys don't run on flooded roadways, because just remember what the National Weather Service always used to say: turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roadways. Both deaths occur in vehicles is expected, so you guys need to make sure that you guys are not in this situation. So without further, let's take a look at the tropics. So we're going to take a look at the national or the satellite. As you can see, this is the tropical storm that is happening, and it's going to be, let me see, I think it's like Frank. Yeah, it's tropical storm Frank. As you can see on my satellite, you can see how all these things are happening. But that's not only that. We're going to take a look at the storm or the National Hurricane Center. As you can see, we have 2 tropical storms for Frank and Joy. I can't pronounce this name because I'm just not good at it. So for Frank, it is for the maximum sustained winds is 55 knots and 65 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure 93 MBs. Located at 14.2 north, 113.0 west. Movement all the way from the west northwest at 10 knots and 12 miles per hour. And for the Jarrett, or whoever what the name is, for maximum sustained winds are 50 knots and 60 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure is 997 MBs. Located at around 15.1 north and 123.0 west. Movement is on west at 11 miles or 11 knots and 13 miles per hour. So those are expected with Jared and Frank. Now we're going to take a look at this one. As we can see, we're going to take a look at the wind probabilities. Wind probabilities for Frank is going from here. It's going to stretch up from 90 all the way here, from 90 into 5 as we go forward. As you go forward, it's going to turn 90 as you go forward, and then as you go forward, it's going to slow down as you go forward. But not only that, we're going to take a look at the other one for the other tropical storm. As you can see, this is what Joette looks like. As you can see, look at this. Not only that, they're also going to look at this. So you can see this is how it looks like right now, and as you go forward, it's going to go all the way from the 90s into the 5s, and you can see how it's going to go forward. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be like a short timed. Not only that, we're going to take a look at the arrival time. So as you can see, this is the arrival time. It's a short time. It's going to be for Friday 8 p.m. into Saturday 2 a.m. in the morning, into the Saturday 8 a.m. in the morning. Now, not only that, we're going to take a look at Frank's time. So we're going to take the arrival. This is going to take from late July into early August. So you can see this is for Friday 2 p.m. all the way from Friday 8 p.m. from Saturday 2 a.m. into Saturday 8 a.m. to Saturday 8 p.m. into Sunday 8 a.m. in the morning. Sunday into 8 p.m. and Monday into 8 a.m. and from Monday on 8 p.m. Those are the expected times for the tropical storm to begin and to end. And not only that, we're going to take a look at the excessiveness and the higher threats for any heat waves. So we're going to take a look at the 2M pressure for the 2M temperature. As you can see, we're going to take a look at it, and as you can see, we're going to take a look. So I'm going to go forward, and you can see all the excessiveness of wind, the excessiveness of heat waves. You can see how it's going on from the southeastern in to the north and the southwestern. You can see how all the heat waves are rising. They're rising from Monday, from Saturday to Sunday into Monday. As you can see, there's going forward. If we go forward, those excessiveness will go forward. As you go stop right here, we're going to stop right here. We're going to go backwards. Look at the excessiveness, and it will happen. This excessiveness heat will happen at Tuesday for the early of August. You go forward, and all the excessiveness are going to keep going as we go forward, but we're going to have to stop right there because this map could become inaccurate if we go forward. So we're going to take a look at the dew points as we want to know. So we're going to take a look at the let me see. We're going to take a look at the dew points, see if they're rising or slowing down. So as you can see, we're going to take a look at the dew points, and as you can see, all the dew points are not that type of rising. So I think this is what you want to expect for thunderstorms to happen. We don't know if this is going to rise or anything else, but it's like somewhere around the 60s to 70s. So it's from 60s to 70s or 60s, I believe. So anyone else who's in the eastern side or in the midwestern side, you must make sure you take a look at your forecast, your briefs, or anything else. Anywhere else who lives in the eastern side must make sure you take a look at your weather, your your weather channel, whoever is your weather source. So this will conclude with today's video. I know it's kind of more like a short one. So without further, goodbye. And not only that, we want to make sure we're on a peace day and peace.